What's good? What's up? Welcome back to my channel. Now, before I get into anything, I would just like to say thank you so much for clicking onto this video. Thank you so much, even more, for taking time out to watch it, okay? Now, for today, I'm not really going to waste much of your time. I'm not going to make it too long. I'm just going to get right into the video. Before we do that, I would just like to ask that you click the subscribe button if you haven't already, okay? Click the notification bell just so that you are notified whenever I upload things like this on this platform. I don't want you to miss anything that I may have to say to you or share with you. So click that notification bell. Don't forget to also like this video. Don't forget to comment in the comment section below if you have anything to add to what I'm saying, or if it's just a general question or whatever. Do not hesitate to do so in the comment section below. Don't also forget to share this video with your friends or your family or your coworker, whoever. Okay, without further ado, let's get into today's video. So today's video, guys, as you can already tell by the title, is the new YouTuber tag. Now, I know it's pretty self-explanatory. Now, in case you want to know like what's the new YouTuber tag, I'm just going to give you like a brief explanation into it. So the new YouTuber tag is basically a tag that new YouTubers participate in, just so that their audience get to know a bit more about them, and also people who may not even be their audience and maybe want to, you know, learn a bit more about them just to become an audience. It's just a way for you to get information about the individual that is starting the new YouTube channel, okay? Now, it's not like a lot of information. It's not some deep level type of questions. It's just basic, straightforward questions that anybody would ask you about something that you're starting. So yeah, without further ado, let's get right into these questions, because I'm not trying to do too much today, okay? It is Sunday afternoon going to evening, and I've been on this all day trying to do a lot of things and, you know, procrastinating this video, which I rebuke. The devil's a liar. I'm here, I'm doing it, okay? Now let's get right into these questions. So the first question is, what is your name and the name of your channel? So the name is STARHZY, okay, my name and the name of my channel, okay? Now, if you follow me on social media, or if you watch the end of this video or the beginning of the video, you will see that that's my name on social media, STARHZY. Now, what does the name mean? STARHZY, oh god. This name started like long ago, you know, way back. It kind of developed. The name really developed. Like it wasn't always STARHZY, okay? Star was always in there, STARH, but it wasn't STARHZY all the time. It started like so many names that I'm not even gonna list, but STARHZY is basically a vibe. Somebody can come and say, I'm feeling good, I'm feeling happy, but I'm always feeling STARHZY. I'm always feeling like, what? That's STARHZY. It's a vibe. It's a bossy kind of vibe. You get me? But yeah, that is what the name means. It's just a vibe. It's a mood. It's a feeling. Where are you from? I don't want to hear anybody say I'm South African. I'm not South African. If I say this so many times, I'm not South African. RSA, the Republic of South Africa. I'm Southern African. I am from Lesotho. Okay? Ke ngwana wa Moshweshwe. Ha ke Mosauti, ha ke Lesauti. No, ke Mosotho. Ngwana wa Mosotho. So don't make the mistake of calling me a South African. I'm not a South African, okay? Where are my parents from? My parents are also both from Lesotho. The next question is, what will your channel be about? So if you want to know what my channel will be about, I have already spoken about that in my previous video titled What to Expect on My Channel. So if you do want to know exactly what I will be talking about on my channel, just click on the previous video and you will know. Okay, so moving on to the next question. What is your target audience? I don't really think I have a target audience, because like I said, if you watch my previous video and you know what my channel is going to be about, most of the things that I am going to incorporate into my channel, I hope and I pray that it reaches all kinds of people, all sorts of people, all ages. You know, there's going to be some content, yes, that is strictly for adults, but in terms of target audience, I don't really have a specific one. But if I do upload a video that I feel is targeted towards a certain audience, I will definitely let you know, okay? But for now, I hope and pray to reach all sorts of people, because I don't think that what I have to say or what I have to put out into the world I don't think I can direct it only at just one particular crowd of people. No, I feel like it's something that a lot of people can benefit from. But like I said, if I do say or talk about something that I feel like is targeted towards adults, targeted towards children, targeted towards single mothers, whatever, I will tell you, okay? But for now, I don't have a particular target audience. Moving on to the next question. What do you hope to achieve on your channel? Like anybody else who takes on a new task, who takes on a new journey, you hope to achieve good results, you hope to achieve growth, you hope to achieve development for the betterment of yourself and for others. So that's what I hope to achieve. I hope to grow while helping others grow, or while others help me grow. I just want to achieve growth and development, whether for myself or for people in general. It's like a two-way street. I am PMSing, okay, so I'm gonna be breathless a lot. Okay, that's one of my symptoms for me. I get pretty breathless really quickly. So you're gonna find me taking deep breath a lot because it's a way that I've learned to kind of, you know, control it. So apologies for that in advance. Yeah, back to what I hope to achieve. I do really hope to achieve a certain level of growth, a certain level of development, whether for myself or for those around me, like I said. Also in the future, maybe like in 5 years time, I hope to be actively working towards the things I say, whether in the community here where I live, which is Dublin, Ireland. Whether it is this community or my community where I am from, which is Lesotho, which I really intend to do so much work back home that I don't even want to talk about it. I just want to do it because I have a lot of love for the youth, and I feel like a lot of them are misguided. I feel like a lot of them are too focused on being bait, too focused on being too... They're not really focused on the necessities that they require to grow themselves and to help each other grow, you know. So I hope to be that sort of person who can gain that mental and spiritual strength to the level of being able to advise others on certain things, you know, especially those coming after me, the generation after me, so that the things that I learned, the things that I failed at, oh, there we go again. My voice gets shaky as well, like it sounds like I'm crying. But yeah, I really do hope to, you know, take my words and use them as actions in the world, and most importantly amongst African youth, okay, the Black community, because I feel like right now there's so much going on that will make the next generation more like just question a lot of things. So I really hope to make the transition easier into the world and growing up and realizing that sometimes things aren't always as they seem. I'm blabbing on for too long, but I just really hope to achieve growth, development, but I also hope to get off the camera as well and do things behind the camera, you know, and not as in standing behind the camera and recording, no, I mean like doing things off camera, charity work, community work, especially youth outreach, okay, and youth that I plan to focus on. Now, I'm not saying that I'm anti other races, no, I'm saying the youth that I want to focus on is the Black African youth, because I feel like a lot of us, okay, let me not say them because I am part of. A lot of us are very misguided, and a lot of us are too focused on things that we have been... I don't even want to get too much into it today, but I just really hope to achieve growth on camera and off camera as well, pretty much. Moving on to the next question. What are your top 3 favorite YouTubers? Oh, that's a good one. So for this one, I had to really think about it because I want to be truthful. I don't just want to call out names that are bait just because. My first favorite YouTuber of all time, since I've started being more intrigued by the YouTube community. Sorry for looking outside, just some child fell on the floor and it looked really painful. Anyway, the number 1 on the list would have to be Brini Lee. She is a YouTuber from the United Kingdom, the UK, and I like her because she speaks a lot of sense, okay? She's not just out here trying to be loud and bait and trying to get attention. No, she speaks sense, and she guides women and also men to just be better people and to view the world and themselves in a different way to how they were taught, due to her own personal struggles growing up and her own personal struggles as an adult, etc., etc. Like, I don't know her personally, I don't know her like deep like that. I just know her through her channel, and that's what I see, is that she's a very intelligent woman, and she's just the kind of woman that I aspire to be and I'm working towards. She's my very first pick on that list. Secondly would have to be a South African YouTuber by the name of Mpumi. Now, this, again, I love intelligence. I love intelligence amongst women. I just love how she preaches about her love for God, and she uses her mistakes to show people that God loves you, God wants you to do better, but you just have to want it for yourself. She helps people by coming up with challenges. She comes up with different unique ways to kind of engage with her audience, which I love and something that I'm also learning to do. So yeah, that's my second pick, is Mpumi from South Africa. Number 3 is a beauty YouTuber. I love her the way she constructs herself, the way she carries herself, the way she moves about herself. You know, like, I love that about her. That YouTuber is also from South Africa. Her name is Mihlali. So if you don't know Mihlali, then I don't know. So I don't even feel the need to say her surname, because I just feel like she's that well known. So yeah, that would be my number 3. Not because I feel like she's number 3, but because I don't really watch much beauty content. But when I do, it's her, because I love her style, first of all, and I feel like we have similar body types with the curves and the big badonkadonk, okay? Also, her beauty care tips are always on point. Her makeup tips are always on point, and she never does too much. Everything is always pretty and natural. Also, I love the way she constructs her life on social media. Like, I don't know her personally, obviously, but I love the way she carries herself on social media. She's not always looking for, you know, she's not trying to be bait. Like I said, I just love women who are just trying to get it, who are smart up here, and who are also classy and very, like, you know, educated, you know, very like, I love that. Like, those are my top 3 YouTubers. Is Brini Lee, because she's very, 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 I feel like she's very intelligent, and she's somebody that I also aspire to be as intelligent as. She inspires me to read. She inspires me to learn about myself. She inspires me to, you know, be aware of the situations around me, spiritually, mentally, emotionally. That's why I love Brini Lee. Number 2 is Mpumi, because I love her passion for God, and I love how she uses herself as an example to show people that you can come out of things, get through things, and you can come out on the other side, pretty much. And I love how she always does that with God. I love the way she constructs her channel, and her content as well is amazing for me. And number 3 would be Mihlali. So moving on to my next question. Who inspired my channel? More like what? What inspired my channel is life lessons, struggles, personal growth, personal development. Like, it's mostly a lot of what inspired. It's not really who, because I don't think I have anybody that made me want to start YouTube. I don't. It's just because I felt like I had a lot to say. I had a lot of things to express. I had a lot of knowledge to share as well. I have, not had, present. I have a lot of things that I want to share, so that's what inspired my channel. Moving on to our next question. Why should people subscribe to your channel? Not that you should, but if you do want to subscribe to my channel, I would like you to subscribe because you see the genuinity in what I want to say. I want you to subscribe because you want to learn from certain things that I have also learned from, or you want to learn along with me on things that I'm currently learning. I want you to subscribe because I have a lot to share, I have a lot to say, and I also feel like I have a lot of growth to offer people. I'm not saying I know better than anybody. I'm not saying I'm more educated than anybody. No, I'm just saying I feel like I have a lot to share in terms of knowledge, in terms of lessons, and in terms of growth. So yeah, that's why I think you should subscribe to my channel. And obviously also because we're gonna have a lot of fun things to do. Moving on to the next question. Least favorite thing on YouTube. Do I have anything I don't like about YouTube? I mean, I don't like the fact that I can't play my music while YouTube is in the background. That's the only thing. So I don't really have an answer to that question. Okay, so moving on to our next question. Hardest thing about being a YouTuber. I'd say the most challenging things that obviously anybody can get over. Consistency is number 1, okay? And like timely releases. That's what would be most challenging for me. But I wouldn't know about like the whole YouTuber community in general, what would be the hardest thing for them. But me personally, since I'm only starting, it would be consistency and also uploading things on time every time. Moving on to the next question. What is the most rewarding thing about being a YouTuber? Since I'm fairly new to the platform, to the community, I don't think I would have anything to answer that question with, but I'd say the most rewarding thing that I hope to achieve would be people telling me about, you know, things that I've said or advice that I've given and how it has affected their lives positively. I hope to affect people's lives positively. So that is one of the rewards that I'm looking forward to. Moving on to our next question. Do you plan on staying on YouTube for a long time? Yes, I plan on staying on this platform for as long as God wills me to, and for as long as I work hard for. I don't have a period of time that I'm going to stay on YouTube platform for. I just hope to stay, and I will work towards being here for a very long time because, like I said, I have a lot to share with you guys. The sun is even setting on a Sunday, and I'm uploading this video on a Sunday, so I'm just trying to get through the questions fast, even though most of the time I find myself blabbing and talking. But anyway, moving on to our final question. Do you have any tips or advice for anyone who wants to start YouTube? Any tips or advice that I would have for you about starting anything is just make sure that it's what you want to do. Make sure that it is you're doing it for the right reasons, and your heart and your mind and your spirit is fully, you know, together heading towards the same direction. Because I find that when you're all over the place internally, things don't always go according to plan, which is what I had to learn the hard way for the past 2 years that I've been trying to establish myself on this platform. So I'd say any tip or advice I have for you is just to make sure you're all there. Make sure that you're mentally okay to talk to people, or depending on what you want to do, actually, just make sure that you are fully there. You're present, you're aware. That's all the advice that I would give you. Since I'm only new to the platform and the YouTube community, I really don't have much to advise you on. I would just say, just make sure you're all there, okay? Make sure that it is something that you want to do for yourself. Make sure it's something that you want to do because you have a goal, you have a vision of where you want it to go, not just because somebody else started YouTube, or simply because, you know, you just want to be one of the people, or maybe you have FOMO. No, just make sure you're doing it for the right reasons. Make sure your heart is there. Make sure you're present and there in those moments that you were starting, okay? Because if not, you're gonna go right back to the start. And believe me, this is coming right from the horse's mouth, okay? I had to learn the hard way myself, is that you have to be present when you want to do things. You have to be all there. It can't just be, okay, yeah, mentally I think like I'm busy, emotionally I'm busy, but spiritually I want to start YouTube. You know, mentally it's going to pull you in one direction, emotionally it's going to pull you in one direction, spiritually it's going to pull you in one direction as well. So you want to make sure you're all there, so you're just flowing like water, you know? Speaking of water, I mean, I get dehydrated so easily, okay? And it's something that I had to learn. Even though my mom tried to preach it to me so many times, I need water in my life. Like, this is my medicine, okay? I need it. Like, it's what keeps me balanced. It's what keeps me focused. If I don't drink enough water, or if I get dehydrated, I get very, you know? So yeah, speaking of water. So we have come to the end of this video. Now, I really hope I kind of had the new YouTuber conversation with you properly. I hope I answered the questions clearly and sensibly, because sometimes I tend to, you know, and I've had a very busy day, so my mind is kind of like, eat, you gotta eat, you gotta eat, you gotta rest, you have work tomorrow. But apart from that, I had fun talking to you guys today. I had fun doing this tag. I had fun answering questions and also thinking for myself, you know, about certain things. And yeah, that's that. So I really do hope you enjoyed this video, okay? Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Don't forget to click that notification bell so that you can get notified when I upload videos like this, okay? Don't forget to like the video. breathless again. Don't forget to comment, don't forget to share with your friends and family, which is all very much appreciated. And I just want to send out much love to you, much love to yours, whatever it is you're doing today, whatever it is you're doing throughout the week. Make sure you're present, make sure you're aware of yourself, make sure you're aware of how you make others feel as well, okay? Have a beautiful evening, have a beautiful week, and I will see you on my next upload. Bye guys!